In this video, I'm going to be breaking one of the biggest lies in B2B sales, that sending more emails is the secret to scaling your GTM engine. It's not. In fact, if your GTM system is broken, sending more emails is only going to show the cracks faster. This breakdown could easily be the part of a private strategy session, but I'm going to give it to you for free because I've lived this, fixed it, and have been helping others do it for a while now. I used to believe that cold outreach was just a numbers game. More emails, more sequences, more automation, but that was all wrong. That belief cost me traction, pipeline, and time that I'm never going to get back. My name is Preet Joshi, co-founder at Resonant. Now, through AI automations, enrichments, we help sales teams build outbound systems that generate consistent pipeline without spamming anyone and without bloating your test set. If you're a GTM engineer or a RevOps leader, founder, sales operator, regardless of what it is, if you're doing outbound but keep running into inconsistent demos, broken data, or dead CRM segments, this video is free. Let's dive into it. Here's what most teams get completely wrong about outbound. They think more emails equals more results. But in reality, more emails just amplify what's already broken. If your CRM is a mess, your ICP is based on assumptions, and your scoring is outdated, every additional email just pushes your team further into inefficiency. Let's say you hire more SDRs. Spin up more inboxes, increase your volume by 2x, maybe 4x. What does that get you? Twice the noise, twice the bounces, twice the frustration. Because volume doesn't solve misalignment, precision does. Let's start at the root. Step 1 should be audit and clean your CRM. This sounds basic. It's not. Most CRMs are graveyards of stale contacts, duplicate records, mistagged leads, and untrapped activity. You wouldn't send a package to a fake address. Why would you outreach to a lead that hasn't worked at the company for 18 months? We begin with mapping the actual data health. Where are the duplicates? Where are the enrichment fields we're missing? How many contacts have bounced in the last 60 days? Those are the questions worth asking. This isn't about making your CRM free. It's about eliminating friction and ensuring that the data you work with is actually usable. Clean CRM means faster operations, better targeting, and more trust. Step 2. Enrich with real-time signals, intent signals. Next, we don't just fill in the blanks. We add accurate company details, firmographic data, tools that they use, technographic data, and signals that they're ready to buy. Behavioral intent is integrated to better target and personalize outreach, all in real time. Using tools like Clay and Clearbit, we built enrichment flows that update records weekly, so your SDRs know exactly what's going on in real time. What tech the prospects are using, who the VP of sales is right now, whether they're actively hiring or have recently done a funding round. This creates outreach that feels like timing magic, because it is. We're striking while the intent is hot. Also, if this video is sounding a lot like your current sales process and you're trying to find a fix, looking for weekly tools or just tips and tricks, follow the link below, join us for a free call, maybe sign up for our email list and we'll help you fix your bloated CRM. Moving on to step 3, dynamic ICP refinement. Static ICP are your silent killer. Most companies define ICPs once a year, or worse, maybe just at the beginning of sales process, and build their entire GTM off of assumptions. But buyers evolve, markets shift, a top-performing segment in Q1 becomes irrelevant in Q3, things change. We're rebuilding ICPs using historical win-loss data, engagement trend lines, competitive signal tracking, and just live intent. We're A/B testing messages across industries, titles, and funding stages. Then feed that data right back into Clay workflows and CRM log. Now your ICP doesn't just describe your market, it adapts to it actively. Step 4, predictive lead scoring that actually works. Most scoring models fail because they only look at firmographic data. We score based on a blend of real-time engagement data, technographic data, ICP matching, and historical behavior across similar profiles in your CRM and just generally across the eight. This gives your team a true 80-20 breakdown. Who's worth touching, who's worth nurturing now, and who's really a waste of time. This model evolves weekly, not quarterly, and it gets smarter as you go. Step 5 in the process is outreach that hits like it's one-on-one, hyper-personalized. Now that we've cleaned up the CRM, enriched it, we've made sure ICP's aligned, and we've scored it, we gotta build out the sequence. Here's what changes. We don't send template, we send storylines. Each sequence is powered by behavioral signals and dynamic variables like funding news, job changes, tech usage, etc. Each touchpoint adapts to what the contact has seen, done, or ignored. And omnichannel is by default. Emails, LinkedIn, warm ads, every touchpoint feels like you actually know them and that they know. Because in a way, you do. They're your ICP. The results, less volume, more impact, more conversion. Let me tell you about one fintech client we recently helped. They were sending 10,000 plus emails a week, less than 1% reply rate, 0 demos from cold outreach in over a month. It just wasn't working. They didn't need more reps. They didn't need more tools. What they needed was a functional GTM engine. We implemented the system, cleaned and enriched their CRM, built ICP logic using live market data, scored these leads with real-time triggers, and relaunched a multi-channel outreach campaign. End results? Volume reduced by 40%. Reply rates tripled, and demos doubled in 3 weeks' time. Same team, same tools, just a rethought system and workflow. The belief shift you need to make, that's what really matters. Here's the truth. Sending more emails doesn't fix your GTM engine. It exposes how broken it already is. You don't have a volume problem. You have a precision problem. If your pipeline looks dirty, the answer isn't always send more emails. It's about, is your data accurate? Is your ICP relevant? Are you scoring leads based on signals that really matter? When your engine is aligned, every touch point becomes powerful. Every rep becomes more efficient, and the sequences just get better. Now let's look at the before and after of what's actually possible using these frameworks. Before, let's say you had 10 inboxes, a 15% open rate, a 0.8% reply rate, a bloated CRM, unclear ICP, a sales team that just isn't performing. After can look like 6 inboxes, 35% open rate, we're talking 3.5% reply rate, and a dynamic ICP that your sales team can actually convert. It's not magic, it's system by design, and that's what we build at RevSync. We don't just build outbound engines. We engineer revenue systems and tools that connect your CRM to the market in real time. That's personalization at scale that helps your sales team and your company prioritize the leads that will convert. We're not here to spam. We're here to help you scale intelligently. Everything I talked about today is in the description below. Check us out, maybe book a call, and we're happy to help. Let's fix outbound together once and for all.